Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to this unbelievable video with me, your boy FIFA 1 HD, where we're going to be compiling my top 5 cheap orange cards that are super overpowered, super cheap, making them incredible, beastly players to use that you have to buy and try. Let me know if you've used any already, if you think they're amazing too. I love reading what you guys think, and also if I've overlooked anyone. Maybe you've used someone that's super overpowered and orange. Let me know if you think I've missed any in the comments below as well. Hit the subscribe if you are new to the channel, and if you do enjoy the video, hammer that like button. It really does help me out a great deal. So we're going to start off with easily my favourite card in this lineup, and we'll just go to Italy for it. And you will see Balde Diao, who instantly you'll probably know he is overpowered. I mean, 93 pace, coupled with 87 dribbling, throw in 76 shooting on a winger, and I mean, you're good to go. Then throw in 77 passing and 77 physicality, and you know you've got one hell of a player that only costs between 17 and 22k on both consoles. That's his average price on each. 17 on Xbox, 22 on PS4. Around those figures, what a player you are getting. His pace is electric. He is so fast. He's got great acceleration, great sprint speed, so he gets going fast and he keeps that pace up, which is brilliant. Then you move on to his dribbling, which is easily the best thing on the card for me, because it's easy to have quick players, but to have that pace coupled with the incredible dribbling that he does have just makes him so overpowered. It is unreal, and that's because he's got great ball control, great dribbling, he's got decent agility and balance, nice strength as well. His dribbling really does remind me of like Hazard and Neymar type players that just seem to glide past everyone with absolute ease. I mean, even when he shouldn't be getting past players, he does, and that is why you pay the money for him. And yet he's so cheap, it's unbelievable. He plays in a good league, he's really usable, and what's great about him is that he just creates loads of chances because he makes great runs. He's got the dribbling and the pace to beat players, and when he does create those chances, he can either, you know, pass it off because he's got decent passing to lay it into the strikers and other players in the team, and he's also got really solid shooting whereby he will finish 9 times out of 10. All you have to do is hold down shoot. He's got such great shot power and finishing that he will score time and time again, as he did for me, and I'm sure he will for you. So now we're going to move on to the Premier League, and we're going to put in the next card in this lineup. I went a little bit too far there. We'll just go back. And there we are. And that is Defour. Now, this card really took me by surprise. I mean, overall, I knew he'd be quite good. I mean, I looked at the stats and everything is 70 or above, which is always a good sign on a midfielder. But when he was going for around, I think I picked him up for like 12 to 13k. He's currently going for about 14 to 16 now he's out of packs on both consoles, which again is one hell of a bargain when you consider this is an 83 rated man of the match card in the Premier League, a Belgian player, so super easy to get into teams and hybrids. He is fantastic. I can't stress to you how much he impressed me. His pace feels higher than 70, he moves across the pitch really well. He makes great tackles and interceptions, so you can play him anywhere through the middle, you know, whether it's cam, central midfield, CDM, he works well everywhere. He's got great strength, he's good in the air, he wins headers, and he's also really good once he wins the ball back at actually using it. He's got a great range of passing, lovely cultured dribbling that he can, you know, get in and out. He can just free up that yard of space to let off a shot, to let off a pass. And his shooting, oh my god, the long shots on this guy are ridiculous. Definitely recommend using him. It's a toss-up between where you play him, because like I said, he could play anywhere within that middle, and that gives him such great versatility again for fitting into squads. No matter how many squads you have, you can definitely find a place for him. I liked using him maybe at like central midfield and more attacking areas, but overall a definite great player to use, that if you put the right chemistry style on him, you will be very, very impressed. I have no doubt at all. So we move on now and we go back to Italy. There we go. And we put in our first defender, first and only defender in this lineup. And that is Koulibaly. Now this card already looks incredible. I mean, 76 pace, 88 defending and 89 physicality. What a player this is. You know, there's tons of people using Serie A, you know, teams and squads this year. And this card is just a must-have. And when you consider that you get that pace with that defending and physicality for between 27 and 35k on both consoles, I mean, what a player for such a great value. I mean, 84 rated orange card, 76 pace, is brilliant on a centre-back. He's quick, he's agile, he gets around the pitch. And what's even better, he's always in good areas. He makes great tackles, great interceptions. He's strong as an ox in the air, both in your box and in theirs. He's bound to score you some goals at corners, and he's bound to save you time and time again, making great tackles, great interceptions, clearances, the lot. This guy can do it all. He's well worth going out and buying. If you've got a good Serie A squad and you've got around 30k to spend, shore up your defence, put this guy in it, you will not be disappointed, I promise you. So now we move on and we move back to the Premier League. As you may have saw earlier when I moved across, we have Jordan Ayew. Now this card starts off as a striker, but I would recommend moving him into that cam position because for me, he didn't quite have enough to be a striker. I mean, he didn't have enough pace. His shooting's quite good, but I just felt like he would be much more suited to that cam position. And when you look at those stats in terms of a cam, you think, wow, what a player you are getting. 80 pace for a cam is brilliant. 81 dribbling, very nice and tidy. 82 shooting, lovely jubbly. 77 passing, maybe could be a little bit better, but not too bad. And 78 physicality, also very, very good. So in terms of his price, he's dirt cheap. You may have to spend a little money to move him back, or to buy one that's already been moved back into cam, yes. But to buy him, you know, off the bat, it's between 11 and 12k on both consoles. And when you consider how good he is, that is one hell of a bargain. It really is. 80 pace, again, like I said, in that sort of position is fantastic. You know, plays in a good league, and he's super easy to get into squads. And when he's on the pitch, he moves in good areas. He's got lovely dribbling, really, really solid shooting, both from long range and close range one-on-ones. Nice physicality to his game, decent range of passing. He's going to chip in with assists and chip in with lots of goals, which is exactly what you want. Now we're going to finish off with maybe a more interesting choice, and we're going to go to the French Ligue 1. And we're going to go for Henry Saivet. This card, in a similar way to Defour, is very, very well rounded. I mean, he's a little bit more attacking, so you'd probably be more leaning to playing him at sort of central midfield or cam. I use him in a midfield 3, so you put him at CM, but let him be a bit more attacking and let others cover. And he was really, really good. 79 pace, fantastic. 85 dribbling is incredible. So good on a player that's got great strength, really good shooting, and also solid passing. I loved using him, and when you consider how cheap this card is as well, I mean 21 to 23k on both consoles, you can easily get him into a solid team, no matter whether it's a hybrid or just a straight up League 1 team. You can get him in there and he's going to do you one hell of a job. He's a great card to use, very strong, very versatile no matter where he finds himself on the pitch, because he's also pretty solid defensively because of that strength and robustness that he brings to his game. But overall, just a great player to use. It's going to chip in with goals, really good on the ball, going to get a lot of assists as well, and overall just a very, very solid player that won't cost you the earth and will definitely improve your team, as is the case with all of these players. You know, the maximum you're sort of going to be spending is around 35k, which is on Koulibaly. Other than that, they're all dirt cheap and under 25k. So I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Like I said, if you've used any of these cards, let me know in the comments below. If you think I've missed any out, leave that in the comments below too. Hammer that like button and hit the subscribe if you are new, and peace.